desperate family and friends of the 5 missing on the Titan submarine fear they are losing time after banging noises were picked up by sonar devices, but experts warn the crew has just 24 hours of breathable air left. Rescue teams are racing against the clock 3 days after the deep-sea vessel disappeared near the wreck of the Titanic. Loud banging noises had last night been detected in the search area, the U.S. Coast Guard confirmed, but it added that initial attempts to locate the sub using underwater equipment had yielded negative results. Nevertheless, it sparked fresh hopes that the passengers on board were alive and could be hitting the side of the craft with cups in a frantic attempt to be detected on sonar. But at 12,500 feet, nearly 2.5 miles, below the surface, there are possibly just 2 vessels on Earth capable of rescuing them. Last night the U.S. Coast Guard estimated the 22-feet-long OceanGate Expeditions vessel had just over 40 hours of oxygen left. The 5 on board, which includes British billionaire adventurer Hamish Harding, remain in the dark depths of the Atlantic, which experts have likened to being in space. Shahzada Dawood, 48, his son Suleiman, 19, OceanGate's chief executive and founder Stockton Rush and French submersible pilot Paul-Henri Nargeolet, are also stuck inside. Above the surface of the wreck 5 vessels remain on standby helping the frantic search efforts, with 4 more from the U.S. Coast Guard on their way, including 1 boat filled with medical personnel, according to marine tracking data. In a heartbreaking plea this morning, one of Mr. Harding's close friends Janet Mickelson warned, "We are losing time." She told BBC Radio 4's Today program, "I'm nervous. I'm sick to my stomach with nerves. I'm terrified, I'm anxious. I'm not sleeping at the moment. I'm just hoping for good news. Every single second, every single minute feels like hours." Colonel Terry Virts, another friend who dubbed Mr. Harding the quintessential British explorer, also stressed that the clock is ticking to find the 5 on board. Meanwhile, retired British Navy Rear Admiral Chris Perry told LBC that hopes of finding the missing deep-sea vessel without an emitting signal will be impossible to find in the timescale. It comes as it emerged that OceanGate refused to put Titan through an independent inspection process. Machinery was flown into a Canadian airport to help with the last-chance rescue. And a friend of Mr. Harding said he pulled out of the mission due to safety concerns.